The WCB Podcast, your source for all things Chicago Blackhawks and everything hockey. With your host, Jarom and Tanner. Let's do it. Jarom and Tanner.
All right, it's another edition of the WCB Podcast. It's Jarom, it's Tanner. What's up, bud?
Oh, not much. Just dubs.
dubs on stupid stats, on just unreal playing NHL. Blackhawks are playing NHL on rookie mode right now, it feels like. Or at least Connor Bedard is.
It's like they're playing with cheats on because they get outshot like crazy, but nothing goes in.
Which doesn't matter when you have fucking greatest goalie, American goalie, and I guess
of all time.
And apparently the greatest Swedish backup goalie of all time. Or is he Swedish? Yeah, Swedish backup goalie of all time too. But it has been a great fucking week for Blackhawks hockey. Coming into it, you remember last week my famous words: "I'd be happy for 3 points." What did the Hawks say? Double it. Come away with 6 points, sweeping the back half of the road trip, which, I mean, before we get into it, like, let's just acknowledge like how goddamn impressive that is for that 6-game road trip that they were on. It was like 11 days. It was every other day they had a game. They played over 4 different time zones, and it's just a young team. They dealt with some injuries, and there's just next man up, ready to go, and they just, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. They kicked fucking ass over the last 3 games.
Yeah. That's what I would just call that, good ass kicking.
Yeah, I mean, 3 games, they went 3-0. What was it? 14 goals for, 3 against.
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
Absolutely ridiculous. I guess let's kick it off with the Vancouver Canuck game. This one was a snooze fest for most of it, because it's funny. I passed out. I didn't watch this game because I passed out after the first, and I woke up and I looked at my phone and seen all the notifications. I was like, oh, wow, fucking 7 goals were scored that game. Took me to get to work to realize that it was all in the third period.
Yeah, this is the Lucas Reichel revenge game too, so you had to look out. He came in at a hot -2 at the end of it, so that was pretty neat.
This one, we were Mikheyev goal away from a natural hat trick from Bertuzzi.
Yep, and this one honestly should have probably been a Spencer Knight shutout, and I feel like they kind of gave it away for him. I mean, fucking 43 saves, right? I think he had about 40 saves by the time Vancouver scored their first one.
Yeah, so it looks like they didn't score until the 16:49 mark of the third, and then again at 18 minutes.
And you know what sucks about the second goal that they scored is they had pulled their goalie already, and the Hawks had a chance to fucking put one in at that point. But I think it was either blocked or missed the net, and I think Nazer either his shot got blocked or missed the net, and then that's when they came down, and Evander Kane eventually scored.
Fucking Evander Kane, man. But yeah, I mean, this was another game. I mean, it was interesting to see one. Like you said, the Lucas Reichel revenge game. I was so nervous for that reason alone, because that just classic Blackhawk. You trade away the player that was underperforming. He's going to come in and have a goddamn Wayne Gretzky type game against you.
That, or they're just going to get the game winner, right? Like that's what it typically is.
Yeah, and then the other thing too was this is a statement game. Like you let one go the last time we played the Canucks in Chicago, and it's were they going to come back and learn from their mistake and just put the foot on the gas and just not let go, or were they going to let them back in again? And they did. Clearly, they learned from their mistake from the first time around.
Yeah, I think the other one nice thing too was like Bertuzzi, because the last game, right, that they played Vancouver, Bertuzzi had that goal that was taken away for goalie interference, which is just stupid. But for him to get the first one, it's kind of like, all right, okay, now we're on the board. Hey, 1-0, let's go. And then the Hawks get their first power play of the game. And this is the first power play that they actually made the switch up, and they put Levshunov on the point instead of Rinzel. I think they also had switched out like Nazer for. Let me try to remember. Is it?
Let's see.
Teravainen,
Bedard, Bertuzzi, Burakovsky, and Levshunov are on this one.
Yeah. So whatever. It works out because Levshunov takes over the power play as the quarterback, and they go 1-for-1. And it's like, all right, not too bad. Yeah. And then, like you said, Mikheyev gets a goal with Oliver Moore's first point of the season, just like kind of throwing it to the front of the net a little bit, makes a nice little play behind the net. And then puck bounces around a bit. Mikheyev capitalizes. And then Bertuzzi,
wasn't that a direct pass to like Donato, and he fumbled it, and it fell back to.
Did he fumble it, or did he get the shot off and then it hit something? I don't know exactly.
It looks so awkward. I'm looking it up again here. It was a very awkward like play because
I know the puck was definitely like it just kind of jumbled around. It was either a shot or it was poke checked.
So it looks like he went to go shoot it. There were sticks on him, and it does actually look like he tossed it back.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know if he did it on purpose or not.
Yeah, Mikheyev buries it, which is great. That third line was moving that game too. Yeah,
dude, Moore, man, has just been. I've been liking what he's been doing and bringing that energy, and we saw it last year. The couple games he played, like it's just he's a fucking spark plug, man. He just really is out there. Like let's go. He's got
such a motor on him. It's crazy,
dude.
That Bertuzzi's third goal, I just wanted to mention, is like it's hilarious because it's like what seems like his only actual shot that he took. Everything else is like a layup, and then this one he's actually gets a shot off and it goes in.
Well, that's one thing I wanted to ask is like when is that kick/tip motion thing gonna bite him in the ass? He's gotten so good at that. And I remember initially when I replayed the highlights on this the next day. Now they have Chicago on it, the Chicago feed, but before it was the Canadian feed.
Yeah, it was
Vancouver. And the first goal, they're like, "Oh, he kicked that in," and then the second goal was like, "Well, at least it looks like he kicked this one in, but I guess he got a stick." I'm just like, dude, it's so insufferable listening to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, awesome fucking game. Connor Bedard empty net goal, which looked like Spencer Knight was trying to go for it himself.
Yes.
And just I don't know if it was he just realized he wasn't going to get it there, or he just whiffed on it to get it to.
He just got it out. Either way, since the shutout was ruined, it's actually kind of cool to see him come away with an assist. Like an actual assist though too,
right.
Where he plays the puck out rather than him just being the last one to touch it and then they take it up the ice and score. Like that's kind of fun.
Dude. So Hawks win that 1-5-2. Spencer Knight, like you said, 43 saves, 956 save percentage in this one. So they rode the hot hand into Calgary, and this one kicks right off, Bertuzzi hat trick. So you know what? Who should open up the scoring? Tyler Bertuzzi. Again from Bedard and Levshunov. So that's 2 for 2 on the power play.
2 for 2.
With Levshunov.
Was that the first power play though, actually?
Oh, was it the first one? Maybe not. I don't know.
Yes, it was.
It was. Okay.
Yeah.
It was the only power play goal they had that game.
Yeah, so at the time they were 2 for 2. At the end of the game, they were 2 for 4, with Levshunov being the power play quarterback.
So that goal, then as you say, the first goal was this classic tip in inside the net, and then the second goal, just to start the third period, it was a nice little.
I was gonna say you said it was the tip in on the side of the net, but I'm pretty sure was that the one that hit him in the shin pads?
Was it?
I remember them saying that on the broadcast that they were like, "Oh, it gets him in the shin pads."
I missed that goal. I mean, it was the same motion, so yeah, but I think it hit him in the shin guard. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
His second goal though was an actual fucking beautiful 2-on-1 Bedsy little saucer to him, and he just fucking buries it. Dude, Bedard is so fucking fast.
Yes.
Holy shit. I mean,
It's
that's got
that, but it's also the way that the Hawks break the puck out so cleanly. Like just like around the boards from Vlasic to Burakovsky. Burakovsky touches it out to Bedard when he's got two guys pinching on him, and then it's a 2-on-1, and it's like this never happened over the last 2 seasons.
Dude, how fucking terrifying is it to be a goalie when you have like the Hawks come down 2-on-1? You got Bedard with his speed, his passing ability, his shooting ability, his hands to deke you out, as we'll talk about here in a little bit. And it's like, so now you have to be like, okay, which, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the mind games he plays. And I feel for Dustin Wolf on this one, in this entire game, because not one goal I feel like you can blame him on. You have the backdoor on the penalty kill.
Yep.
You have the 2-on-1 with just the absolute snipe. Then you have Burakovsky scoring on a 3-on-1.
Yeah, dude.
like his team is just leaving out to dry. And then, of course, the highlight reel of the goddamn game, Bedsy just pickpocketing. I forgot. I don't know who the defenseman is. Doesn't matter because you fucking got just dummied.
Name him.
I don't know who it was. I don't remember.
Was he? Oh, okay, no. I'm watching the replay real quick.
16.
God, what an embarrassment. Just get the last one back, and you just get.
It's not even a defenseman. It's a forward. Frost.
Yeah, Morgan Frost.
Morgan Frost. He gets pickpocketed, and then Bedsy like feels him on his heels, and still just goes and makes a nice little fucking forehand backhand, just filth.
Just it's like he was skating in on a breakaway, but with the same calmness of having no one on him.
Yeah.
It's just like no worries in the world, just like backhand forehand, like right around.
And then has the Are You Not Entertained celebration going around the glass as you're up 4-0. And just because we kind of glanced by it, that was a 4-point night for Bedsy there. Yeah, and at that time gave him the tie for the league lead. Celebrini ended up going to get one more point, so he would end up being second.
Oh yeah, was it?
Yeah, they were tied. They were tied at 22, and then Celebrini had one more to get 23.
Yeah, it's crazy that like you get 4.9 out of Bedard and a fucking shutout out of Spencer Knight. It's like, God, come on, Spencer Knight just got 2 great goaltending performances in a row, and yet doesn't get the first star. It's like, yeah, you can't put 2 games together, but like in all honesty, what a fucking 2 games that was.
Well, here's the thing too, real quick before we get into what I was going to talk about. First shutout by a Blackhawks goaltender since December 7th, 2023.
Which was that? Fuck, it's not Mrazek.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who was the other goalie that we had like 2 years ago? Why can't I think of his name? He used to, huh? No, he used to also play in San Jose. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna look it up. You keep going. You let me know.
So the Hawks win this one 4-0. My thing that Staylock, there it is.
Alex Staylock.
Yeah, dude, I love that guy.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
No,
I had to think of that.
What I really loved about this game, and it just kind of goes to show everybody's talking about Bedard and how much he's grown and his game has changed from last season to this season. And they interviewed him post game, and when they started talking to him, the very first thing out of his mouth was, "How about that from Nighter, huh?" Like he talks about Spencer Knight. He doesn't bring up himself. He doesn't bring up anything else. It's give Spencer Knight his credit and all that. Yeah. And it's just I love what I'm seeing from him on ice and off ice. Like it's everything we was advertised for him is finally showing up.
Oh yeah. I think it's just it's vibes, baby.
Dude. It was funny. We were watching. It was me and my fiance were watching the game, and I was like, "Hey, you remember on the draft lottery when we were having dinner, and I got really fucking excited when the Hawks won?" She's like, "Yeah." I go, "This is why. This is why, right here." And I'm like, "This is exactly why." Like, and she's like, "Okay, I get it." And I was like,
So
"I'm like, look, I don't think you get it, but I get it. I mean, I get it. It's awesome." But
thank you for humoring me.
yeah, but it's just goes to show that it's like you gotta just give it time, let things fall into place. And there's something else that I saw. I wish I would have like screenshotted it, but they were talking about somebody was using the Blackhawks and Bedard as a perfect example for like what's wrong with the Rangers and like Lafreniere situation with like his development as the first overall pick. They're like Bedard came into a situation where the Blackhawks knew they were going to be bad. They tore it down. They still gave him 20 minutes a night. They let him play, even if it was with players that weren't up to his skill level that could accompany what he does. Now, 2 years down the line, he is over a point per. He's over 2 point per game player.
Top 5 in the league.
Top 5 in the league. The Hawks are shooting towards the end of a rebuild. I mean, knock on wood. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but it's all things are pointing that way. And it's like, it just shows you what patience on that. When they're talking about like Lafreniere, they played him because they were considered in win now mode, even though they probably shouldn't have been. They only played him 14 minutes a night if he was lucky, all this kind of stuff. It's like, you got to be patient. You got to let it develop. And when you do, things are going to be good. And fuck, things are really fucking good. Talk about the difference of a week from us recording, talking about last episode back to earth. And now we're like, fucking, let's fucking go.
Now we're back in the stratosphere.
Playoffs, let's go. No.
I mean,
crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened.
We're coming up on Thanksgiving, and you know what they say.
You're in a playoff spot by American Thanksgiving. There's a good, like, was it 75% of the teams make it?
Is it a playoff spot, or is it like within 4 points? Or something.
I think there's like a stat like in playoff spot and within 4 spots. I think if you're in a playoff spot, you have a 75% chance or something like that. I don't know.
If you're more than 4 points out of a playoff spot, then you're not likely going to make the playoffs.
Just shoot for the McKenna lottery.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just
so
teams start tanking starting on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So the Hawks then wrap up this 6-game road trip with a trip to Detroit. The once amazing rivalry that's just sadly does nothing for me now. I don't know. Like,
yeah, the NHL ruined it.
So this was an interesting game because we were wondering. I think a lot of people were kind of wondering, would they keep rolling with Spencer Knight, or what? They're going to give him some break, and the plan was to give him a break this game. And they did that, and hands up, I was very nervous about that. And boy, hands up again. I was fucking wrong. Betty.
Yeah, I was gonna say after Detroit scored their first goal, it was like 4 or 5 shots into the game, and every single shot looked like it caught Soderblom off guard. And I was like, oh my god, please just pull him now because he looks so unsteady. I don't want this to get out of hand immediately. And I said that on a group text. I was like,
and I said too. I said every time, like every shot at one point in that first period, it looked like he was like 2, 3 steps behind it. Like he was reacting to like the wrong part of the net and all that kind of stuff. But he calmed down a little bit. But Bedard gets this one started really fucking early, 59 seconds in, with just an absolute fucking rip on the power play.
Yeah.
Absolutely nasty. Guess who got an assist on that one?
Remember, real quick though, we were 2 for 4 on the power play going into this game. And then who did? Who
got an assist on this one?
Laushinov.
There you go. And then, like we said, Larkin tied it up about 4 minutes later. So then we go to the second period. Hawks on the power play again.
Well, before you get to there, there was I'm pretty sure it was the first period where Soderblom made a pretty big save on his brother.
Yes. Yeah.
And then I don't remember when the Larkin save was, the one where he came
That was the
across it.
second period.
That's the second period. Dude, that's one of the things where, like, when you mentioned, like, the way that he plays is so awkward. And the thing that drives me crazy is that he wears his pads so loose off of his legs and skates that save was because his pad is so loose. His pad is behind, like, it's trailing his foot. And so his foot ends up making the save. Like, it was dude, it drives me crazy the way that his fucking pads are. But, like, yeah, dude, it's awkward and it works for him sometimes. And that game worked very well for him.
Yes. Second period, Hawks back on the power play. Bertuzzi makes a great play to keep the puck, in the Hawks' control. Goes around, and then Teravainen with just an absolute fucking ripper for his third of the season. And then you follow that up in the third period, Hawks on the power play again, and you can't go a game. Okay, real quick, that Teravainen goal, weirdest thing in the fucking world. Bedard had no points on it.
Yeah,
it was fucking.
It's like one of the first goals in the last like few that like did not have a Bedard like contribution on the stat sheet. I mean, it was still on the power play. He's making some sort of impact.
Then you go to the third period, Hawks on the power play again, and of course Bertuzzi's got to get his name on here on the score sheet, and he picks up the power play goal from Bedard and Levshunov. And this was a nice goal too. I mean, it wasn't a little tip in. It wasn't a sick shot, but it was great down low, turn the back to the play and just throw it on net. Gibson.
Dude, I always love when players get that chance because teams start to back off that guy that's down low like that a little bit too much. And then it's like, okay, if you're going to give me all this space, I'm just going to turn and stuff it. And like, what does he do? He makes the choice, and I'm like, oh, fucking just take that. And then I'm like, this has got to go in. And then it's like, yep, just fucking 5-hole. Just, dude. All about it.
It's definitely one that Gibson wants back because that just barely squeaked through the 5-hole on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was very slow. So Levshunov, power play assist again.
Power play assist, that's right.
And with that assist too, he is tied with Demonov for the rookie lead in assist. Little 2 versus 5.
Oh, should have drafted Demonov. Fuck out of here.
And then also, I guess I forgot for the second one. Burakovsky got the assist on there. That was for his 400th career point as well.
Oh, nice. He's only got 400. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking putting up tons of points with the Hawks.
Actually, hands up, I don't know if it was the assist or the goal because Rick Ball said he was looking for 399 at 2 different points in that game. So I don't know which one was actually the empty net goal.
He's at 401 now. So
okay, so it was the assist. Okay, because I was at he scored that, he got the assist, and then I was like, okay, I think that's 400, and then he scored the empty net goal. He's like, and that's career point number 400, and I was like, what just happened?
A little late, Rick. I wonder if because he did have the pass for Teravainen. I was gonna say, was it like a second assist that maybe got counted later? No, he made the pass to Teravainen, so that was an obvious assist. That was the primary.
So Bedard again, another assist on that goal as well. So he had another multi-point game on his little point streak that we'll talk about.
The fact that, this is the thing that they don't get a lot of credit for. I think this was, their line was out there, and then like they had pulled their goalie, and then the Hawks ended up icing the puck, and they're playing tired, and then Bedard, even with him corralling the puck right in front of the net, he doesn't panic and try and shovel it out. He actually assesses everything, takes it to his own corner, and then gets it just off the boards, takes it like a perfect bounce, and it goes right to Burakovsky, who has all day from our own zone to just flip it over. And it's just kind of it's shit like that where like when you see Bedard with the puck, it seems like he just has zero worries, and he knows exactly where everything's at, and he knows exactly where he's going to go. It's just like the confidence that this kid has right now for everything that he does is crazy.
it's like we saw it. I mean, we saw bits and pieces of it his first 2 seasons. It was like his hockey IQ and his hockey, like his vision out there is just crazy. But
I think
the last
those seasons too, I think he was trying to force a lot of stuff because he, obviously you're trying to win, so you're trying to force things to happen. And I think now it's just coming to him.
Yeah. And on top of what I was also going to say on top of that is that he had to force it because he really didn't have anybody to work with. So he's like trying to force stuff to players that might not, be the type of player you should be forcing a play to. And now he's got that help around him. So he's able to the game looks like 50% speed to him. I feel like at times when he's got the puck out there, like he can it's just reading it and able to go. And then Oliver Moore gets his first of the season with about 20 seconds left. A nice little
garbage time.
Garbage time. He got absolutely denied earlier in the game on the breakaway by Gibson. And I'm watching that and I'm just like, dude, he is literally taking the Frankie Nazar pack to the game for his career so far. Like, play a couple games in Chicago, start the season in Rockford, come back up, have trouble scoring, get a lot of opportunities, finally get one in. So let's see. Hopefully, it starts kicking in for him a little bit. But was glad to see him get that one. Hawks win 5-1. Soderblom career high 45 saves. Finished with a 978 save percentage in this one. It's just
Hawks special team. You could literally say go 8 for 8 because they go 3 for 3 on the power play and they go 5 for 5 on the penalty kill. And it's just like incredible when you do that. There's a lot of threats on Detroit, and for them to go over 5, I think is kind of crazy.
They've dropped 4 of their last 5 too. They're struggling in Detroit right now. But yeah, I mean, it's just what I don't like about this one is seeing that 46 shots on goal against.
Yeah, it is. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah.
But when the team's stepping up and making the plays, like, you know what, it's hard to argue results. Which is awesome. So
was it? I don't think it was in the Detroit game. Yeah, okay. So the game before, when they played Calgary, Bedard got his 150th point of his career, and he became the 11th youngest player to score 150 points, which is pretty good. Do you know who's number 1? The youngest player to ever put up 150 points?
Is it McDavid?
No.
Gretzky?
Nope. You got to think youngest player to do it. Like McDavid probably did it pretty quickly, but he was hurt, so he missed a lot of time. Right. And then Gretzky didn't play in the NHL at 18, right? I can't remember when he actually started.
Was it Kane?
No. He's still the guy that's the youngest is still playing. You're going to be pretty upset if you don't get this.
Still playing. Who was it?
Sidney Crosby, dude.
I feel like he was hurt too. That's why I'm like, once you said the injury thing, dude,
I think it took like 4 or 5 years before Crosby got hurt, right? I don't know.
That makes sense.
He put up 120 points or something like that in his first season.
Yeah, that is true.
Or was that Ovechkin? And he put up 108. They both put up over 100 points their rookie seasons. It was stupid.
Crosby's rookie season, 102. He had 120 his second season.
Okay, yeah. But that was just insane.
Alex Ovechkin, 106 his rookie season.
Okay. Anyway, so Bedard, 11th youngest player to reach 150 points. He is also 1 assist away from getting 100 assists. So, he's pretty good.
At the rate this is going, congratulations on 100 assists. We'll talk on Wednesday, Bedsy.
He's already hit 50 goals. He's about to hit 100 assists. He's back down to a -70 on his career. He's +10 this season.
Dude, he's so good defensively this year too. Like it's just you hate the Hawks. If you hate the Hawks and all that kind of stuff, it's like you still have to be like, this is fucking awesome what you're seeing out of him.
Mm-hmm.
just the complete.
Or you can just be a
turn.
huge hater. That's fine.
It's just it's amazing to see what he has been able to do. Like, it's like we knew he had this level. Everybody knew like he had this generational tag for a reason. And it's like, so you knew like it was just a matter of time before for someone of the skill to show up. But for it to come like this quick into the season with a new system, new coach, new line mates and all that, which that part, I mean, all of it helps, but it's like he thought there'd be some sort of growing pain with it. And for him to have the success that he has so far, it's just, dude, it blows my mind. And it's like, it's crazy. It's so awesome to say like, yeah, he's a Chicago Blackhawk and we get to watch this every day. And I think we're enjoying this a little bit more because what we've all said about, the Patrick Kane stuff where we all were like watching Patrick Kane and we're like, God, I wish we would have like appreciated that more because when we had him, it was just, okay, that's Patrick Kane. That's Patty Kane doing Patty Kane things, whatever. And then it's like you see him on Detroit and you're just like, I miss the Patrick Kane days. He was so fucking good and all this kind of stuff. And now it's like it's like you feel like you're trying to take it all in with Bedard now.
Yeah, I agree.
And we're more invested too, because we've talked about this a couple years ago on this show that this is the first time that we're fully invested in the pipeline, who's coming in picks, prospects, and all that kind of stuff. Like when we're watching the Cup era, that was all kind of stuff. It was like we kind of paid attention to that, but we weren't as like deep into it. Now it's like we're watching from scratch up to what is hopefully a Stanley Cup in a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years would be great, but even just constant contender talk, for years and years to come.
The fact,
dude, Betsy, not wanting to sign an extension too soon, I could see why. Because he's every game, you're like, oh shit, like, yeah, like if they would have tried to talk him into like a $10 million deal, like it'd be criminal, just like the Nazar contract, because like he's gonna earn like 14 at least.
Do you think after the Detroit game on the flight home, KD's like walking on the plane, sits next to him, like, let's have a talk here. Let's lock something down.
Let's lock it in. What do you think? McDavid deal? 12 and a half by 8? Dude, it's just all the people that like do their little armchair GM stuff on like Puckpedia, and it's always like, oh, Bedard's gonna sign for $9 million for 3 years. It's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. They would neither side is gonna want to do that.
No. And honestly, I'm to the point, dude, if he wants to sign an 8-year deal, I don't care what the number is. I know he's gonna be the type of player that he's not gonna handicap the team.
Yeah.
So it's like, as long as
he's not Kirill Kaprizov. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's like just give him whatever number he wants. If he wants 8 years, give him whatever number he wants. I don't care. Lock it down and let's just move on and start focusing on the next pieces that come in and how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
That's one less thing to worry about the second he signs.
Sure.
And he's going to sign. Full stop, end of sentence. Close the book. He is signing in Chicago. He's not leaving Chicago.
No. Nothing like that's going to happen.
Even if he signs a 5-year deal, he's staying in Chicago. Like, there is zero chance that he's not a Blackhawk for life.
Yeah. If it's a shorter than 8-year deal, and it's only going to be because the cap is going to be going up so much.
You know who else signed shorter than max deal, their first contract extension? Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah. So, 3 stars of the week. This is like I said, I mean, we can really go to anybody. There's a lot. I mean, obviously, I'm going Bedard for one of them.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, he was the 2nd star of the week for the NHL.
Yeah. And then I'm torn between going Bertuzzi for one.
Yeah.
With the 6 goals, 1 assist, plus 4. or going just full blown goalie tandem, or we can do Bertuzzi and then the other star would be the goalie tandem because you got Spencer Knight 2-0.
Oh yeah, I was gonna put Soderblom and Knight together and just say goaltending.
Perfect, yeah, because so Spencer Knight finished the week 2-0, 974 save percentage, 1 shutout. Then you had Soderblom with his 1 game had a 978 save percentage, like
stupid.
So yeah, so Bedard, Bertuzzi,
also wait. Spencer Knight also had an assist.
And an assist. Boom. Done. Like it. But all right, we keep talking about Bedard here, but real quick before we get into that, upcoming
3 points per game. 3 points per game for Bedard.
upcoming schedule between now and that time we record. Wednesday night, you get the New Jersey Devils coming to town for a nice and early 8:30 game in Chicago. Then you have Toronto.
Wait, is that one? Oh, it's on TNT.
TNT, yeah.
That's why.
So you got Toronto coming to town on Saturday for 6 p.m. game, and then the Calgary Flames look to seek revenge when they come to town next Tuesday for a 7:30 showdown. But all right, Bedsy.
The more fucking talk. Calgary game is earlier than the New Jersey game, and that's ridiculous because in Calgary that game's at 5:30.
It's so dumb. Like I don't.
You imagine trying to stay up to watch your New Jersey Devils at 9:30 p.m. Eastern?
Are you telling me that there's not a game at a late game from on the West Coast that you could put in that late slot, and you can't start the Hawks at 6:37?
Dude, every single time the Hawks are on national TV, it's always the late game because they're in the Western Conference. But it's just like we are pretty much Eastern time zone almost.
It's time for us. It's time for us to move to the East and throw a fit like the Detroit Red Wings did.
Honestly, fuck it. If they're doing expansion, expand in the West and then move the Hawks to the East. That would not bother me because then we wouldn't have these late fucking games, dude. And you get a little bonus. The travel's not as bad.
Dude, Hawks go 82-0 then. And I stand corrected. The Hawks versus the Devils are the latest game that day.
Yeah, of course.
You got New York and Tampa at 6 o'clock. Edmonton, Philly, 6:30. Buffalo, Utah at 8. And then New Jersey, Chicago, 8:30.
Buffalo is in Utah, and they're playing at 8?
8 o'clock Eastern time, yeah. Or 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock Central.
That sucks.
I don't get it. All right. Since we love talking about it so much, let's talk more with Connor Bedard.
Sure.
8-game point streak right now.
Yes.
He has 7 goals, 11 assists, 18 points in that. You want to make it even better? 5 multi-point games in that. You want to make it any better? 2 4-point games in that. I don't know what else we can say. We had to say those numbers, so I don't know if there's anything else we want to say about Connor Bedard that hasn't already been said already. But the kid can fucking play. I mean,
him and Nazar share everything.
Dude, I hate Laz, but that whole thing, like the conversation that he had with Nazar and Bedard is just so goddamn funny.
That's the one rule we have. You share everything. This fucking roomies on the road. They're just like looking at fucking TikTok all night. And
that's what I'm saying. Like,
each other.
I envision them sitting on one bed, watching one phone until like that's what I picture.
Just like them, just like look.
Okay, slide to the next one.
Right.
And then also too, when they're talking about like they sound like just like an old married couple when they're asking. Laz was telling Nazar that it's your responsibility to make sure he signs. And he's like, I'm not worried. He's signing. He signed. He's like, he knows what he's doing. He signed. Like he knows. He ain't going anywhere. But so
I love that because you get that response from like Nazar, and then you go to Leon Draisaitl in Edmonton, like, Connor's gonna do what he's gonna want to do. It's like, yeah, because everybody's fucking worried.
What was the other thing too they talked about? Oh, he's like, yeah, he likes to play like this really tiny violin every night. Nazar said that about Bedard, and he's like, yeah, I'm actually pretty good at it. I play a little violin for him until he goes to sleep.
I gotta look up that actual conversation. I only got like the little snippets that were like sent to our group chat.
Dude, these kids are fucking great, and
I love it.
the vibes are there, man.
Hey, maybe there's something about those vibes, dude. Because this team is vibing and they're getting dubs.
So we'll see. I mean, Bedard tied for second right now in the NHL in points.
Oh, jeez, yeah, fucking crazy.
4 behind Nathan McKinnon, who is just trying to stand guard for the old guy in the league because he's got a bunch of fucking children behind him chasing him right now.
You got Spencer Knight is like second in the league in like. Hold on, I'm gonna put I think 6 games. All for goalies that have played at least 6 games. Yep, Spencer Knight's second in the league in save percentage. He's just behind Logan Thompson, who's played 1 fewer game, but it's pretty goddamn good. He's got a better save percentage than Connor Hellebuck. That's all I can hear about. We got a better goalie than him. More time on ice played too.
There's one thing I was looking at, and I wish I would have saved it, but it was the other thing that I kind of liked about what Connor Bedard, just like his off ice stuff. He was asked about, how the whole comparison between him and Celebrini, what he thought about it, and he pretty much said I don't care about that stuff. He goes, it's good for everybody having something to argue about, kind of thing, and it's just more like you definitely tell that he cares about it in a sense of like, it's just, okay, something for me to prove. Like, it's just that motivation to like, continue to be better and continue to play well and all that kind of stuff. And the way he's handling everything has just been great. And I guess that could lead right into like, talk about international play, the Olympics coming up. Before this whole heater, I mean, he technically was in the middle of the year, but before the Hawks started winning the 3 games and Bedard really fucking exploded, there was thoughts about how Celebrini has surpassed Bedard in terms of likelihood of making Team Canada. And then as of today, I saw a comment or a tweet about it too, that Celebrini still has the upper hand on Bedard to make the team. And I'm torn here because the Hawk fan in me is like, what has Celebrini done so much different than what Bedard's doing right now that puts him above for Team Canada? But the Team USA fan, the American in me, is you don't want to take Bedard, who most likely is going to continue this and still have a hot hand come time Olympic hockey. You don't want to take him and put him on your team. Okay, awesome. Like Canada doesn't like to make their decisions very intelligently. We've seen that with World Juniors the last couple of years.
Yep.
So it's just, if Connor Bedard doesn't make Team Canada after like either it's because he does have like a big fall off. That's okay. I understand.
I'm saying let's not let him make Team Canada so that he gets extra pissed and becomes the best player in the league.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that. But like, I'm just more curious. Like, what does he have to like? If all of this, because it sounds like they're gonna have the roster here fairly soon. They had like a big meeting today where they had Steve Yzerman show up and like give his input on it too. So that's another reason why Canada's not gonna win, because they got CBY, who is just doing a bang up job in Detroit, come in and help make decisions for Team Canada. But it's like, given like what right now, it's like there's just no shot. If he's not going to make it there, then like they're just opinion's just not going to change of him. And one of the comments was like, have they seen Connor Bedard on any international stage as Team Canada, playing for Team Canada? Like, they're like, he is Mr. Canada. Like, when it comes to international play, like, put him on this goddamn team. And
honestly, though, too, like him and Celebrini on the same line would be filthy.
Yeah, why is that not even an option too? Like, why not just take both of them?
Yeah, I don't know why it has to be one or the other. I mean, the team is deep, but like, fuck, man, like if you're gonna add the 2 kids that are literally leading some of the league leaders, Like, why not? Put him on the same fucking line. It'd be sick.
And if you're talking about like the extra skaters, what does it hurt you to have them too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I could see a lot worse players that have both those guys in. Dude, I would love to see Celebrini and Bedard on the same line. That'd be fucking filthy. Yeah. Nice picture for the future when he leaves San Jose. But
you're right.
So the other thing with international play is Spencer Knight.
Yeah.
Has he played himself on the Team USA yet?
I mean, I feel like he should be in the conversation because holy shit. Like, if Team USA wants goaltending that you can pretty much count on getting you 40 plus saves a night, like, why not? Also, you want a big time goaltender? I mean, I feel like Spencer Knight might be pretty good. He's got a lot of pressure on him this season. Connor Hellebuyck, we know, falters. Can't handle the limelight when the light's the brightest.
All right, so looking at it right now. So Spencer Knight has a .926 save percentage, .233 goals against average. Let's compare that to the four nation goalies. Connor Hellebuyck, .922, 230 goals against average. Hellebuyck's a lock. He's a lock. He's probably he's the starter.
Yeah, you'd have to be ridiculous to think that the guy that just won the Hart and Vezina and is still top of the league in save percentage and wins and everything is not going to be on the team.
Yeah, so I mean that's a lock. He's a starter, so we're not talking about him. This is where my argument. It's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You have Jake Ottinger, .893 save percentage, 299 goals against average. Not great. Not playing great. Jeremy Swayman, .899 save percentage, 309 goals against average.
Yeah. I mean, it is still early in the year, but that's not a good start.
But you also, I'm also curious when. I feel like next month, like it's coming up here pretty quickly that I think they have to have the roster submitted. I think it's by Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're not gonna have Spencer Knight even if he's just the third, like, which I think right now, like, have him dress because he's having a year. He's having a year. It's funny looking at just the USA goalies and just sorting by like the way I had it. You know, at least 6 games played, save percentage. It's Spencer Knight, number 1, Connor Hellebuyck, number 2, and then Alex Lyon, number 3, in Buffalo. He's got a .912 save percentage. Oh, Thatcher Demko also has a .912 save percentage, but it's just funnier because it's Buffalo. He's got 11 games played, and he's 3-5-3. Just way to go, Buffalo. But then you get Nedeljkovic and then Joey Decord, and then you finally get Swayman and Ottinger, who were the first goalies under a 90% save percentage.
Yeah, man. Quick, man. 4 games played.
Dude, Quick has become the best backup
goalie. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Because he did this shit last year, too. And the year before. He comes in, he plays once every 4 to 5 games, and then gets like a shutout. Or gets like a 1 or 2 goals against. And then he gets a dub, and then Shesterkin takes over for the next 4 or 5 games, and then Quick comes in, gets you another dub, and then fucking Shesterkin's back in. And it's just like, that's the way he has been the last like 2-3 seasons.
Who are your 3 goalies right now, if you're picking? If
I'm picking Spencer Knight, Connor Hellebuyck, and probably Joey Decord, maybe Thatcher Demko.
So
just based purely off of stats right now, but you give it another month, I can see Ottinger being the guy instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have Hellebuyck starting, Knight backup, and Demko's the third.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. We just
have that really recent game against Joey Decord where he fucking goalied us, and so like that's also sticking in my mind.
He's always sneaky good, man, and he finally, I think, committed to USA as his nationality. So
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think hands down, like Hellebuck and Spencer Knight, that should be if this continues, locks, easy.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think it can continue because like this so far, 11 games played, all but like 1 or 2 games, he's looked fucking incredible. What did I say 2 weeks ago? Hakuna Matata.
Matata. It's still so funny, just the difference I feel watching, even with Soderbaum playing as good as he did, end up playing yesterday.
Yeah,
like I still am just like every time a shot goes on Soderbaum, I'm just like shit. But then Spencer Knight, it's like, all right, cool, whatever, let's go, moving on,
dude. It's for whatever reason, whenever he's in net, like at Vancouver, the fact that they got 45 shots. At the end of the game, I would have never thought they had that many shots. Like, it's just, there's like no panic. There's not really many times that you're like, oh, fuck, like he's getting peppered. It's like he's so calm, so collected, and like rebounds are maintained, and every save is just so solid that like end of the game, they have 45 shots, and you're just like, when the fuck did they get 45 shots? Like, that did not seem like 45 shots. Because it's not like, oh, like save, scramble, like try and make another save. It's just like, okay, boom, save, done, whistle, let's go, next play. And it's happened a shit ton. It's like, all right, didn't think that happened.
Yeah, I hope they figure something out a little bit more defensively, just because I don't think this is sustainable.
It is. Trust me, it's sustainable. This is the next like 15 years.
Real quick before we move on to the farm report, we're going a little bit long here today, but I wanted to do like a quick like year-to-year comparison. 16 games into the season, we're almost at that quarter mark of the season. So a recap for the Hawks last season at this point. Through 16 games, they were 6-9-1 for 13 points. They had 40 goals for, 49 goals against. Their penalty or power play was at 20.8%, PK 79.2%. Shots on goal per game was averaging 27.3. Shots against per game, 31.1. Fast forward to this year, through 16 games, they're 8-5-3 for 19 points. 53 goals for, 40 goals against. Their power play is at 25.5. Their penalty kills at 83.9. Shots per game is down a little bit, 25.2. And shots against is essentially the same, 31.5, so 0.4 more shots on this one. So, I guess real quick, face-off percentage, they're up 2% on the face-off dot, 47.3 compared to 45.6.
Hey, we're getting there.
But
it doesn't happen overnight, you know?
It's just what you said going into this season is the Hawks' biggest addition was going to be Jeff Blashill. And it is just showing they're buying in, and the proof is in the pudding so far. Like it's absolutely night and day difference between this time last year.
Gotta love it.
All right, let us head to the farm.
All right. Start out with the guy that's just been tearing it up in the KHL every time. Why not? Roman Kantsarov. He's just doing it over and over and over. Fucking KHL leading 16 goals. I think, is it Ben Pope that's just like constantly posting like his goals on Twitter?
Oh yeah.
He's so good. So he's still second in the KHL in points to the guy that's on his team. I'm curious how many. So the guy that's leading the league right now, Vladimir Chechov, I don't know.
Vladimir, Russian last name player.
Yeah, he's got 4 goals and 26 assists for 30 points. And Kansarov's got 16 goals and 11 assists for 27. I want to know how many of the 16 goals that he has are assisted by that guy. Yeah, because like, can you imagine if 16 of his 26 assists are the goals that the Cancer scored? Like, he's just like, fuck, they're just racking them up. But if that's the case, fuck, man, sign this guy too. Put him on the same line. Just fucking let him go. He's 30. Maybe he's a little bit not gonna work out too bad. But yeah, fuck, Cancer still killing it. Gotta love it. In the CHL, Nathan Bem, the kid that they drafted in third round this past season or this past draft?
I believe so, yeah.
66th overall. He is currently got 27 points in 18 games with 12 goals, 15 assists. Merrick Van Acker, 17 goals in 17 games. Still goal per game, 24 points total. Jack Pridham still got 18 in 16 games played. Vaslav Nestrashil, if you remember last time, he had 7 goals. Still got 7 goals, but this time he's got 3 more assists. Hell yeah, dude. So now he's got 13 points in 11 games. Nick Lardis, I think him and not having Oliver Moore on the team in Rockford has kind of stunted him a little bit because he hasn't had a point in the last 4 games. He's still got 13 points in 13 games. Frondell, he has been playing international hockey instead of with Djurgårdens because his last 3 games are for the Swedish U20 team, and he had 3 goals in those 3 games.
Yeah, 1 snipe, if I remember seeing it correctly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking,
I didn't get to see any of that. John Mustard, NCAA, he's got 11 points in 9 games. I always forget about like the guys that are, third round picks from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, gonna love that Mustard in Chicago.
Spelsky had a nice fucking shot too.
Did he?
Nice goal last week as well. Yeah. So
Nice.
It's like, dude, fucking everybody right now, man.
Everybody. Korchinski's got 10 assists in 12 games in Rockford. Sasha Boisvert, he's got 9 points in 8 games. He just had a 4 assist game this weekend. Yeah.
And with I think three of them were primary assists.
Were they really?
Yeah.
He was the Hockey East Player of the Week. So Player of the Week for his division. Pretty sick.
Your GIF was fucking perfect when I sent that to you.
Yeah.
Nick Thornton playing DDR, yawning.
It's like, is it? And then just I was just thinking about like, oh, is that bad or is that good? Is that good?
New high score, is that good? Did I break it?
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the goalies now because why not? Everybody else is kind of like, not too high in points, but they're not really point getters. Again, Ilya Konarski is still got the funniest stats in the VHL because he's got a 2.48 goals against average, 9.29 save percentage, which should be good for, pretty much all wins, but he's 2.6 and 5. Adam Gahan is nasty as fuck. He's so good. He's got a 1.70 goals against average right now and a 9.25 save percentage. They just played St. Cloud State this past weekend, and he got a shutout and then an OT win, 3-2.
He also, I don't know if you saw this, he got named to the U.S. collegiate team for the Spangler Cup?
Okay, when they play Canada?
Yeah, when they play like it was like a weird, like just random international tournament. Like it's like so international
named to the U.S. collegiate select.
Yeah, because
it's not.
Yes.
Okay. It's just college players. I was like, wait,
college players. Yeah,
that's sick. Good for him because he's having an incredible year. Like, what a jump!
It's so fucking awesome having all these options in that now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you got Drew Comesso, who's still lighting it up in the AHL too. Even though he has lost his last 4 games, he has had good stats. I think again, the team is missing Oliver Moore. So
I was gonna say the heart and soul of the Rockford Ice Hogs is gone.
Yeah,
so
he also is scoring all the goals, right? Like him and Lardis were combining for a lot, but he's still got a 9.22 save percentage and a 2.38 goals against average. Berezhnoy's back. He played another game. Got the dub too. So his AHL stats are looking pretty good. Even though there's only 3 games, he's under 2 goals against average at 1.98, and he's got a 941 save percentage. And he won his most recent game, which was on yesterday on the 9th, 3-2 against the Iowa Wild. Made 28 saves on 30 shots. Just solid all around. Gotta love the Hawk. Dude, this Hawk system is just gross. I love it.
It's gonna be a conversation to have. We're not gonna do it today just because we've already talked a lot and it's almost at an hour here. But I think there's gonna be a conversation to have. Like, when does the idea of moving some of these guys for NHL caliber players now, and who, like, what's that look like? Because I think what this team is showing that it might be coming a little bit sooner than we think. And I'm not saying they're going to rush it, but I think that's going to be a conversation that I think is going to be had here fairly soon.
Yeah.
About what to do to get this team from potential playoff team to a guaranteed playoff team to cup contender.
Yeah. It's
we
tough.
got the pieces, man.
It's very tough because, with the way that things are going now, like, don't fuck with it.
Right.
But, like, you have the pieces to make it better technically, but, like, when you make changes like that, sometimes it doesn't go the way that you plan, right?
I mean, I would love to see this team win a cup from all homegrown players.
Yeah.
I
saw this stat that was like, to start the year, the Hawks, I think, were one of the top teams to start the season with players. I think it was like 12 players that they had drafted were on the roster.
Damn. That's awesome. That's fucking great.
Is that right? I don't even know. Maybe. Because it's like all the defense almost.
Dude, and you control the salary cap the way you want to by sticking homegrown talent like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Fucking good times.
It could be right. I think, yeah, because you got 5 defensemen that were all drafted by the Hawks that are currently playing. Then you got Bedard, Nazar, Moore.
What are you talking about, opener? Are you talking about the team right now?
I think it was opener. Maybe so. Ryan Green.
Ryan Green, who's also been just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe
good for him, man. I'm gonna pull this.
Yeah, he's been great, dude. The calmness that he shows on the ice too. I would never have thought that he's a rookie. So, Colton Dock is another one. Teravainen.
Technically, yeah. So you got Bedard, Nazar, technically Teravainen, Levshinov, Crevier, Vlasic, Colton Dock, Ryan Green, Sam Rinzel, Oliver Moore, Wyatt Kaiser, Ethan Del Mastro, Landon Slaggard.
Yep.
Mastro played one game. And then was Soderblom a draft or was he just a signing?
He undrafted.
Undrafted, okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I mean, that was a good chunk of the roster right there, though.
Yeah. And then, I mean, you got more coming up, too. So.
That's the other thing I was going to ask real quick. With you're talking about Lardis kind of struggling a little bit without Moore. Do you think if the Nazar injury is going to be a few more days, do you think they maybe say, hey, Lardis, come over a cup of coffee, or do they just stick with what they have right now?
Dude, I can't believe that they didn't do anything, because all they did, at least since what it showed on the Detroit game where they were showing the lines, is they did the thing that I do in like EA NHL when I'm doing franchise mode and my guy's hurt for 6 days, and I just fill in that spot, because it's just had like second line, like this guy, Lafferty, Teravainen, and I was like, Lafferty's centering the second line?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? It's like, no, they just didn't want to fucking change anything. But I think it was also, I don't know, because they've been, still just going 11-7, so they just.
It was the end of the road trip. Like, what's the point of bringing somebody for that? But hopefully Nazar will be able to go.
Yeah, he was warming up, and then it was like a game time decision. So I'm sure he'll probably be fine for New Jersey.
Yeah. So last thing for Hawks, we'll do a really quick NHL talk. Congratulations to Duncan Keith, officially inducted to the the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He was inducted today, just a couple hours ago.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, so another Hawk from
Way to go.
yeah. So super quick, fast NHL talk.
Cha.
Ovechkin, 900 goals.
Crazy.
Binnington, asshole.
Forever be at the record books.
Yeah, trying to steal the puck too. Hottest team in hockey's got to be what, the Anaheim Ducks right now? 7 wins in a row.
Seven convincing ass wins in a row. They've scored what, like 50 fucking goals in that time? More than that?
Let's see.
They have like some crazy amount of goals being scored during, because they won like 2 games in back to back, like with 7 goals.
So they won against Winnipeg 4-1, Vegas 4-3, Dallas 7-5, Florida 7-3, New Jersey 4-1, Detroit 5-2, Florida 3-2, and that was what kicked off the streak there.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So what is that? 8, 12, 17, 24, 28, 32. 32 goals. So not 50, but 32 goals in that 7 games.
They've only lost 1 time since they lost to the Blackhawks.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
They won 2 against Nashville, Boston, then they lost against Tampa, and then now they're on their heater. Fucking Joel Quenneville, man. He knows how to fucking produce.
He knows hockey.
These teams, man. Dude, there was a clip going around where he goes up to Leo Carlson. I guess he made a fucking sick pass, and he goes, "Hey, Leo, pass of the year." And Leo just goes, "Yeah, no, it was pretty good." And Quill just dies. Like, do you fucking hear what he said?
So
like, with pass of the year, he's like, "Yeah, it was okay," or "It was pretty good."
Jesus.
So,
yeah.
Anything else?
I was gonna say with the Ovi, hitting 900. Like, do you think had like Bobby Hull not played in the WHA, like he would have hit 900?
What was he at?
610. Here, I have it up. So he put 610 goals in the NHL, and then he had 303 in the WHA.
Oh yeah, then.
Well, I mean, it's different competition. But here's the other thing I want to ask too.
I mean, he was a pure goal scorer.
Do you think Wayne Gretzky could have done it had he played during a time where a 2-line pass wasn't a fucking rule in hockey?
Unfortunately, I got to say, yeah.
Yeah, I always forget that the 2-line pass was a thing. And I'm curious with how explosive scoring was for some of these guys, like how different it could have been had there not been that rule too.
Gretzky would have got 900, but you know what? Lemieux would have got 1,000 if he didn't get cancer and have the 2-line pass.
Also, Ovechkin could have probably been at 1,000 already had there not been 2 lockouts during his career. So,
yeah, I really am curious to see where he ends up this year and if he decides he wants to shoot for that 1,000. Because I mean, his deal's up this year, and it was sounding like he was all but done. Maybe wanted to go play his final year with his team in Russia, but it's like, dude, dangling that 1,000, if it's within striking distance, Yeah. Everybody's like, oh well, it's a slow. He's like, oh, he's only got so many goals this year. It's slow. He started off kind of slow last year, didn't he?
Dude, they say that every year.
Yeah. And
every single year, and then he hits like 3 hat tricks in 2 games, and you're just like, how does that happen?
It's like, give him the guy a break, man. He just fucking beat Gretzky last year. Let him.
Yeah, when everybody's like, he's not going to get the record. He only put up 31 the year before. He needs 40 something goals, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, it was like 42 goals. Goes and gets 44. I can't believe he did it, and he broke his leg or some shit last year too.
Yeah, fractured his leg at one point.
It fucking still did it. 44 goals in 65 games is so dumb. At 39 years old, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that.
You also talk about stupid. I don't know if you saw this. Barkov tore his ACL September, had ACL surgery. There was just photos of him yesterday training without a brace on and doing everything. So like 3 months. 4 months maybe? Not man, probably just like 4 months at post full ACL tear surgery.
What are you talking about? Like he'll be like ready?
He was trained, like he was doing like his rehab, but he didn't have a like. Usually when you see people doing rehabs with that's this soon into recovery, they got braces or a sleeve or something on. He had nothing.
AI edited.
Yeah. It was like Stamkos when he broke his leg and then he was like walking like 2 days later with no crutches. Remember? You remember that?
Just straight up aspirin, like tons of aspirin.
Oh shit! Oh, all right.
Also, just notice this. Guess how many career shots on goal Ovechkin has right now?
How many?
6,900. Even. Sick.
Jesus Christ. That's gotta be a record, right?
It is, yeah. See, he's already got 4 records. It's 900 goals, 326 power play goals, 138 game winners, and then 6,900 shots.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Career shooting percentage of 13%.
Which of those 4 records do you think gets broken?
Oh, which one gets broken?
Yeah.
Probably the one that could be broken the easiest I would say maybe power play goals. Probably game winners because it's the lowest number.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably game winners then. It's just if you're getting 326 power play goals, you got to be scoring a lot of. But with the way the NHL is, it's kind of like if you get a power play and you have a guy that can score like that good.
Here's what we learned about the NHL. Here's what we learned about the NHL. You can have a player become a specialty on the power play, score majority of his goals from the same spot. Teams won't do anything to stop it. They'll just let him have that spot.
Pretty much.
I want to see a kid get drafted with his pure intention on breaking the shots on goal record. Just goes every game, 30 fucking shots on net, just nonstop. Doesn't care if he scores. Just break the shots on goal.
Yeah, why not? Just let him rip. Let the kids
all right,
rip.
Episode 341. What do you want to call it?
Oh fuck. It's so annoying because I thought about this earlier, and then
it's gotta be Bedsy. It's gotta be Bedsy related.
It does.
Oh, I don't know. I would assume so.
Fucking, I don't know. We're back on top, playoff bound. Let's go.
Should we just call it back in the stratosphere?
Back in the stratosphere.
Back to Earth.
Yeah, back in the stratosphere. Why not? Oh. I was just like looking up Austin Matthews. He's got 65 game winners right now.
What was the record?
Like 132. So he's pretty much halfway there.
Can't get the record if your team doesn't win.
That's true. That's true. And he's got 105 power play goals as well. And the other, what did I say that one was? Like 326 or something?
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got 410 goals. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
4,500 shots.
He ain't going to do anything if he stays in Toronto. The team is fucking fallen.
It's great. I love it. Yeah, that's what happens when you chase one of your best players out of the city.
Yeah, who would have thought having, one of the best playmakers. So, all right. Make sure to follow us on your favorite podcast sites. Make sure to follow us on your favorite podcast sites. The major feeds include Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, social media at WCB Podcasts. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right. Likewise. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the WCB Podcast. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast. To connect with Jarom and Tanner, check out the boys at WCB Podcast on all social media. We'll see you next time.